Alright, think we're good. Live is on. Pull up the chat. I'm like a minute late, almost. I think everything is good. Hey BUs, it's good to see you. Or that might have been from earlier. I don't remember. Your semi changed your PFP and username? That's all good. Welcome back. I'll be starting in a minute or two. I'm just kind of giving it a second. The goal is to push level 4. I mean, we're on level 4. It's just a matter of getting the roll and then beating it. I am a little rusty. I haven't played in a few days, but shouldn't be terrible. I'm not sure how long I'll stream for. Sorry you missed the last stream. Did you think of me? I did think of you, Teapot. It's all good. Last time you got 11k with good but wrong enemies? Yeah. Yeah, it was really just the bangers. If we didn't get the bangers, we could have probably done fine, but it was what it was. Yeah, I did think of you, Teapot. I'm glad you're back. If I could beat level 4 and 5 this stream, I'd like that. Maybe attempt level 6, but we'll see. I have some other challenge ideas, or really just one that I kind of want to put into practice as well. But that would be better suited for a video than a stream. Maybe I'll mess with it on stream after I make a video about it. Hey Shiba. Hey Okami. What monster am I hoping for first? Probably Trudge. I have Hammer, so Trudge is like the safest, easiest thing to deal with. I guess Animal for my level 2 enemy, and Spewer for level 1. Ran and fell in the giant pit on the first room? What pit in the first room? I think Academy is the only map that has a pit early on, because of that center room with like the little square, the railing. Hey Lo, it's good to have you. I appreciate it. I'm about to get started. Headman Manor? Oh. Won't be here long though, it's alright. Okami, level 4 or 5? Oh yeah. I don't blame him. It's tough. Alright, we'll go ahead and jump in. Time to farm for a possible, reasonable roll. See how long this takes. Nope. So for reference, we essentially need like a 13 to 14k. Anything above 15 is physically impossible, even with max luck. And anything from like 14 to 15k is just really unlikely to happen. And isn't really worth going for, because if you get a wrong roll, then you just waste like 30 minutes of your time. That's not possible. So it's gonna be a little bit of this for a little while. But when we get the attempt, just you wait. We'll check it out. We'll see what we got. One of each. There is some temptation to take Stam. I'm kind of using it for perk blocking as of right now, but we'll see. Did you seriously break? Well, this is a cool little spawn. One item to kill an enemy? If you had one item to kill an enemy, how long would it take? Do you mean like one small, one medium? I'm not really sure. Well, this is a medium, that's nice. What do you mean one item? Not a huge fan of this layout. Well, you're something. Child is fine, we can work with child. A lot of open doors, though. Must be something relatively... Jesus. Alright. Nice. We do have a bunch of range, and range is really nice for dealing with fights. Last night, me and my brother were playing, and he accidentally gave me 10 health, and I didn't give it back. Long story short, I threw him down a pit and then killed myself. Level 9. Nice. Let me see. Also, 4.5 roll is max, which is really good. Gotta be careful with that slope, actually. Yeah, this is like the world's smallest medium, by the way. Don't ask why it's actually a medium, but... Whoops, I didn't get up in time. He has a lot of health. Oh, he was one hit away. 6.2, it's slightly below, but our chef orb is kind of carrying right now. So we're still in good shape. 10.7, need a 3.2, it's not really possible. We're a little below, actually. We do need pretty good RNG. This is essentially a 14k roll. But I still want to give it a shot. Sorry. 20% of hitting the clown, 80% of missing? Yeah, the range, man. Too much range, I was hitting behind him. I don't have anything else in this truck. That's fine. Our enemies are pretty good. Just hope we have like a guitar or a fan further in the map to spawn. I could use hammer to fight clown, but I don't really... I don't know. It's kind of risky. I don't like being that close. Not great seeing you, because it means our odds of getting something that we want for spawning is going down. This is Orb Only. Is there a third enemy? It's Shadow Child. We have Shadow Child, Chef, and Clown. Which, all things considered, is a pretty great set of enemies. Oh, you're nice. I can use you. You're also nice. I'll check up top just for some small stuff. We still have a good amount of map left, but this should be an extractor on the right. Or no, it'll be farther back, I guess. Or actually, monkey. Another large is good. It's a shame that Child already left. I think Child left because he must have gotten hit by the laser. And so when that happened, he took damage and thus he despawned. Because he normally will teleport around a few times before fully despawning. So it's just kind of a shame. Double check that you are, yes. Put you on the map. Don't get unlucky. Well, that's kind of the problem is, it's not just getting unlucky, it's like I have to get good luck. Average luck won't be enough for this. 13.9 is pretty rough. A 14k roll is a 42,000 total. I got a 0.99, so I'm essentially 10 bucks off of that. Across all 9 orbs, I need about an extra $3,000 from my average roll. And that's gonna be tough. Laptop. I'll be really sad if this is a mechanic with no spawning items. But it's kind of looking that way right now. So be it. Computer. Make sure I didn't miss anything in here. How much do we know about damage calculations for item combat? I think it'd be funny if velocity equals damage, then you could just drop item like face from high up on enemies' heads and watch them explode. Looney Tunes combat update. Velocity doesn't play as much a factor as it does, like, the angle that you hit them. So, scrolling in and out can deal damage, but overhead attacks tend to be better. In my testing, I mean, I haven't used the damage number tracker, like, show it, but in my testing, you'll get more out of overhead swings than you will scroll wheeling. At least for smalls. I'm not sure if it matters as much for mediums, but overall, I think overhead are just better for attacks. Because at 8 damage a swing against a clown, it would take you like 30 hits, something like that, and I think you can get it done in like 20 something with overhead swings. That could also just be confirmation bias and I'm going crazy. Bugs everywhere, gotta freak out. Oh boy. Please be a guitar or something down here. Might be one of the most useless rooms in the game. Just has nothing in it.
Ways to deal damage without damaging the item you're using. A friend managed to basically wipe a cooler in the face of Headman. He kept taking damage for free.
Yeah, Headman has kind of unique properties, though. It's not as consistent for other enemies, as the game gives him a constant like velocity. So when he's charging at you or moving towards you, he kind of shoves items back, and so he's kind of running into the item instead of you pushing the item into him. It's just kind of jank. Either way, this is looking pretty sad. And you're the extractor. Well, we have no spawning items, so I guess we're gonna wait. Or we just re-roll, but I don't really want to re-roll yet. I kind of want to play it a little bit more. Getting a good level 3 orb matters the most, because that's where we have the most money to make. So I want to get like at least one more clown kill, and then we can see what we're looking at.
Grazing an enemy with an item has a better chance of leaving it unscathed.
Oh, while he was down on the ground? Yeah. But you also run the... I mean, you know, it's just like give and take. Grazing them with the item, you have a chance to just like miss the hit, and then he gets back up in bad times. Alright, well, guess we're just gonna be camping out around here for a little while. I'll put this in this room. Oh.
My stream? Okay. Weird. You like running in your house? Usually when he's the one sprinting into the item, he doesn't take damage.
Yeah. But, like, the velocity even applies when he's, like, doing his reach under attack, so it's just, like, really janky. He's not technically moving, but he still has, the speed applied to him, so it just makes the whole thing weird. Not much else to say. The good news is that we should have Shadow Child sometime soon. I actually have to keep looking for him because he could spawn and not aggro onto us. I don't want that to happen. I don't think Shadow Child died to the clown attack. I feel like I would have seen the orb. It's also possible that the orb did come out and it just broke from the clown walking through, which would be the worst thing that could have happened. I just assume that wasn't the case, though. Nothing.
Did you know Clown can jump? Flings items away when looking under the table?
Robe can't jump either, to be fair. Robe is a grounded foe. Try as she might or he might or whatever you want to think about him.
How's it going?
Hey, Claus. Yeah, I played, it's going well. Thanks for coming by. I played Abiotic way back when it first launched in early access. I have the playthrough on my channel somewhere. I should really put it in a playlist so it's easier to find. But I played it back then when there was only the 3 sectors. and like the big updates hadn't come out yet, and I've kind of been waiting to get back into it because I do want to play it again. I've just looking for the right time to do so. No Shadow Child yet. Robe is he, him for what it's worth. Interesting. Did they confirm that? I'll have to check. You're so saddening and depressing. I'm just gonna... I want no loot. Break. That's better. Scared me so much when Trudge jumped down the stairs. Yeah, well... Some enemies have a jump animation to get up and down places just because they don't work otherwise, but they don't jump like during combat generally. And Trudge's jump is pretty jank. He'll get stuck in certain places just because he can't like fit properly. I've had it happen on Manor. Poor guy. Why is your username Shoot? It's just something I decided was like a good username. I thought, why not? I liked the idea of it. It's simple, one word, one syllable. Thought it would be good. Oh my, I can't believe that. One of the most annoying parts of this game actually is that mechanic. Could have been worse. Poisonous pronouns thing from a friend of a friend, take it with a grain of salt. Reaper killed you. Stairs are... Look who's back. If you're back, then Clown won't be far behind. Also, you are a fast frog. I didn't misread this, right? I swear he went over this direction. I thought I heard it in my right ear. Clown is back. Maybe I'll mess with Hammer for a second. Or not. Nice. Oh, he got all of them. Oh, nice. That was fantastic. Jumped down, he hit his legs and did a flip. Poor guy. Alright, let's grab my cart, wherever that is. Oh, it's back at the, it's back there. Learn from my mistakes. So we got all three, with those grenades. I'm gonna check their value, and depending on the rolls, we might just have to reset, because if they're really bad, then it might not even be possible. I'll try and do the math coming up. But yeah, I enjoy Abiotic. I do want to start another playthrough. And I'll sort of switch. I'm kind of transitioning to variety gaming. I haven't played that many games yet on the channel, but aside from this challenge and one other, I won't be doing that much R.E.P.O content for a little while. Let's get you out of here because you're taking up space. Please be good. Level 3. Ooh, 6.3. It's... could be worse, but it's a little below average. Please be good. 2.8 is above average. That was scary. And 4.4 is good. We've had some good chef rolls, by the way. Alright, take these back. Dream of the day you hear me scream. I'll do some horror stuff for a little bit. I didn't do it for long, but I tried out just playing like random horror games I found on new releases on Steam. And the quality was varied as far as the games went, and also just like some I couldn't run very well. Especially what holds me back is like being able to run it. I'm going to just put you all on. So 24.2. $10.2K. Think about this. 10.2K. We need 3.7. I'll have to sit for a second and do the math because it's hurting my head right now.
For the record, we get it. If you do all watch, guaranteed it's a fun game to watch because people do different things at different intervals.
It is, yeah, it's pretty great. I enjoyed it a lot. And back then I played on like the lowest settings too, because I couldn't really do otherwise, but the game was put onto NVIDIA GeForce, and so I have the membership for that, and so I can enjoy it at like max frame rate, max settings. I'm really looking forward to that, because playing on low settings does take away from the game just a little bit.
There's 46 billion hours in your gameplay, so it's tiring. For the record, 46 billion hours is roughly equivalent to 5.29 trillion years worth of gameplay. Trapped in a hyperbolic time chamber and forced to play R.E.P.O for 5.2 trillion years.
I don't know about that, man. Alright. Quick math. We need 3.78K. Which is essentially just... because we have 2 more Shadow Child orbs, we have 1 Clown orb, and we have 1 Chef orb left. We need about 17K. 14, 3. Yeah, about 17.7K to beat this. So we would need... I have a calculator right here, actually. Bug touched me. Let's see. 17.7. Say I get like a 6.5 roll. And then a 4 roll. Okay, that's not good enough. The odds are looking pretty bad. We're already this far in, I might as well just play it out and see, but this will likely be a reset.
Lab or a castle, kill the enemies and even do it again. In real life. Find tenant who can pay rent.
I don't know. I'm kind of... because a lot's happened in Abiotic Factor since I played, like 9-10 months ago. It released in May or July, something like that, of 2024. But a lot's changed, and I'll use you next. I'm just kind of wondering how much combat has been adjusted, because combat I started to have issues with. Toward the end, it just kind of became very repetitive. But I'm sure they've added new enemies and weapons to use and adjusted things as well. Smash you on clown? Maybe we'll see. That was close. Just trying to see if I could grab it from up there.
May last year.
Yeah, it's crazy how time flies. Yeah, I played through like the whole thing. Just like long form content. I think it was like 8 or 9 parts. I loved the train section. I'm sad it was as short as it was, but I enjoyed that. There's a lot of great set pieces in the game. I should take my cart just so I have the items to use against enemies. And given my HP situation, I don't really want to risk fighting Clown. It's not even that bad of a fight, but I don't really want to take 70 damage and then be at 3 HP. It's my fault I got hit in the first place, but still a bad feeling. Let's get you both on here for fights. Put you back here just to protect you against the orb or the beam attack. Chill for a second.
I don't know about you, but when I do this first extraction and try to reset it to release my save file completely, I don't think I've had any issues with that. Files save after completing shops. If you do day 1 and then reset, there's nothing for the game to load when it reloads. I didn't play it when it came out, so I can't help you there.
What did I like the most about it? I think the game has a very good, like, focused... I think just, like, the blind playthrough was, like, the best aspect. I know that's kind of a overarching thing to like about it, but the game is, like, at its best when you don't know what's going on or, like, why. Aside from that, I enjoyed kind of the almost like Resident Evil-esque like shortcuts that like you unlock and things like that, like Dark Souls type stuff where you get access to new areas that kind of branch off and have their own themes and enemies, and then things kind of combine. Did they ever add back the like permadeath mode or hardcore mode? When the game first launched, it was very brief, but they had like a bunch of extra settings you could turn on, and a couple of them got removed.
R.E.P.O is addicted. I mean, when I'm farther along, the whole gaming is gone, doesn't take me to the previous day. Yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't had any issues in save files, but you can check online in like discussion forums or things like that and see if people are also having that issue. I could use you for fighting as well. But the game is very pretty. Abiotic has some really nice places to look at. I love the environments. I enjoyed exploration. I enjoyed finding out things and reading the lore entries. I enjoyed. It's like generally playing the game. It's an awesome time. Should be back sometime soon. Oops. 34 minutes, we're getting pretty close. Starting a new playthrough. You choose through normal, hard, and apocalyptic. Didn't know anything about permadeath. Didn't see anything about permadeath. It is pretty, like an odd mix of both old and newish graphics.
Yeah. I hear him. Are you up top? If you're back, though, everything else should be back, too. Just about. You jerk. Pray for good rolls, because if we don't get them, back to the beginning of level 4. Come on. Down his back. Man, he is a fast clown. You suck. It's like right in the way of every time. Where'd he go, though? Come on over here. Don't break the orb, please. Come on. Alright, we're gonna see really quick if, what's the roll? 4,000 is average. That's not good. Ooh, yeah, we're screwed. That's a real shame. 5.8. Really needed like a max roll there. So, 4,000 is 14. Yeah, put this at 4. And then 5.8 is like 9.8. And we need another like 7,000 between 2 Shadow Child orbs, which is just not possible. Hey Nefarious, welcome on in. We are unfortunately still on level 4, just trying to get a achievable seed. I had one just now that I didn't get the rolls I needed on the orbs, and so I couldn't beat it. So we're back to resetting. Anything above a 15,000 is literally impossible, and anything around 14,000 is like reasonably not gonna happen. Part of the reason my dad goes to therapy. Yikes. Please, game. Please. I beg you, just give me what I need. .2. $16.6. Here we go again. Man, you really need like a good roll. Or it's just not even worth trying. Ugh. 23,000.
Opposite direction we want to go.
Nope. Nope. Oh, it's so painful. Tonight might be the night that I play some Phasmo on stream. The Easter event is live and I kind of want to jump in and enjoy it. Haven't played in a while. 16.7. $17.9. Academy. 18. Come on, game. I don't want this to take all stream. I just want a PB. I just want to beat level 4, man. Let me beat level 4, please.
New map on Phasma for the event? New ghost, maybe?
There's a new ghost model and like a handful of little like extra add-ons, but there's no new map. There is the Bleasdale rework that happened a few months ago. If you haven't played that, which I haven't played the new Bleasdale. To be honest, the rate at which that game gets updates and new content is not up to my standard. It's not up to my satisfaction level. I'll play on occasion when it gets new stuff, but it's kind of hard to play that game again and again. If I made content on it full time, it'd be different, but that ain't how it be.
Be a suck up. You are my favorite person because you actually respond to my messages.
Makes you feel special. Thanks, Teapot. I do what I can. It helps to have a smaller chat. If I only have a handful of people to respond to, it's not so bad. I can imagine, though, having, you know, dozens of messages going by it rapidly is not as easy to handle.
Run didn't work out?
No. We got bad rolls. We just couldn't beat it. It's a shame. I probably should have just, like, stopped it sooner. Probably should have just left it after the first set of kills. Feels bad. Oh, 13.0. That's good. This is about an average. Pretty close to average. It's on Academy though, so we're kind of relying on Animal Box for spawns, if anything. Good. Just in case you're not of value. Grab you. Trophy. I don't really want you, to be honest. I'll take you, though. All maps can have animal box? Yes, they can. But it's really the only thing that this map can have for spawning. So if we don't get animal box here, we're gonna have to wait. Like we did on Mechanic. So we're just praying. Not want to be too gung-ho about it. I like this area. I'm going to open this door and check what's going on. Money. Extractor. Still closed. A very linear generation. For better or for worse. Courtyard's nice. Door is open. Only one door is open. Duck. Duck is fine. Hidden's kind of a pain. We'll make do. I don't have 4 strength, unfortunately. Once I learn a level 3, I'll be feeling better. Oh, it's Reaper. Oh, okay. We're kind of chilling. We'll let him go past. And then we'll bonk him from behind. We could do hammer strats. Save some durability by getting the impact damage. This poor guy getting a concussion. That was kind of rude, I'll be honest. I feel a little bad about that. We'll come back for the orb in a second. I'm expecting Duck and Hidden to have despawned by now, which is fine. This is a very doable set of enemies. If it takes forever, it takes forever. But it's an average roll. Decent map. I will accept this. Yeah, there's no reason to go all the way back there. I don't think they're around. Grab some more smalls. Check up top. Don't mean to pry, but what do you do besides streaming? I do like AI training. It's nothing like overly special, but kind of doing that right now instead of college. I was in college and I'm kind of taking a break for other interests. So, just like working a 9 to 5 essentially. Right. While we have the time, we'll go ahead and explore the rest of the map. See, opinion on the Singularity Ghost main. Oh, that's my bad. I didn't listen to it yet. Oh, come on, man. The minimum roll, that sucks. That is pretty bad. And I don't think we're gonna have Animal Box because we've had a bunch of vases and other mediums to take up loot value on the map. It's another vase. There's like no way we're getting Animal Box at this point. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad. Come on, man. Aw. It's not over yet. We still have some wiggle room, but we're gonna have to make it up with some good rolls. It puts us 1,000 down, essentially. Which is quite bad. We'll carry Orb back. That potion might be like the only medium we have right now that we can use to fight, because everything else is just like vases. It's really annoying. Hey Sophie, I appreciate it. I might look into that. Oh, come on. Well, if we have to use hammer, then we'll just use hammer to kill Reaper. It'll be way faster than using smalls to try and whittle him down. But now again, we just have to wait. Get up in my perch. You can probably cheese hidden from here with 2 range. We'll see. Hey, Vinicius? Minucci. Is that an Italian name? Feels like it. Yeah, welcome. we've just been stuck on 4 for a while, trying to get a run that's possible, and then getting the rolls to achieve it. This is our best chance so far. We have doable enemies, Hidden, Duck, and Reaper, and an average roll at about 13k. So we have a great chance to succeed here. Though our first roll from Reaper was a 5.5 orb, which is really bad. So we could still lose it. And there's no animal box either, so we're just kind of stuck waiting for spawns. We do have like 4 vases if you want to take one off my hands though. I kind of like the courtyard for fighting, just because it has the bushes and it has the corners for like looping enemies. You can kind of loop Reaper. You go back and forth between the corner and the bush, since they can't path down, they have to path around the stairs. How was your Easter? It was good, family. Got together, had some ham, had some chicken. I smoked some chicken. It's good. I have a bunch left over I gotta eat. But it was good. Dang it. Well, that's fine. It's not really a harm done, because it's just this guy. Aren't really pissed for him to throw me in yet either. I do have monkey. Hang on, duck, 1 second. Couldn't have gotten that far. Could he? I didn't miss him somehow, did I? Oh, what the? How did he get over there? Oh. Well, it's not really a harm done, but it's just obnoxious. Perfect. I knew I left you for a reason. I knew I did. Get toasted. 3.5? Why? Why more minimum rolls? If this duck is a minimum roll... I gotta go find duck though real quick before it despawns. Please, duck. I think he's gone again. I might be cooked. That's so sad. I gotta just keep... Maybe it'll all work out, right? Maybe I'll go from 2 minimum rolls to 2 max rolls in my next 2 kills. You know, I don't wanna call it before it's over. I really don't want to reset this. I want to just play it out, even if it means that I waste 30, 45 minutes. It's not the most entertaining, and I feel bad for that. But this is kind of what you get when you play the challenge. And I am glad that I'm streaming it, because if I didn't have... Man, duck despawned fast. If I didn't stream it and I was just working on videos, it would be such a grind and just like so frustrating to deal with. Well, guess we're waiting again. That was rude. Just a little on the despawn timer. Not a lot. Only one frog for like 10 seconds, but get it to work a little bit.
Learn that if you like rub a medium object over a monster, it doesn't use the value but still hits. Trudge and you like 0 health with like 1500 value.
Thank you, Vic. I think
Wispy was talking about that earlier as well.
people are kind of finding ways to optimize fights with enemies now. Welcome back, my friend. Hello? Are you stupid? Are you a fool? Can you not use stairs? Am I missing something? Okay. What a fool. Can I jump you into this, by the way? Oh wait, you'll just float back up though, never mind. Get you in here. $2.8. Okay. That's a little better. 300 above. I will go ahead and run that back. Just because Reaper does have a lot of destructive potential. Slowly coming back from it. Still down. It's okay. $1,200 down. No problem. Big chewy nerd's good. I'm not really a nerd guy. I don't eat nerds often. My candy takes are rather limited. I think most of the time I'd reach for a chip for a candy. And if I want something sweet, I prefer other ways to achieve that. Alright, well, park ourselves right here, and we'll wait. He has no idea. He is coming over, right? Oh, come on, he changed. She die? That works too. Whoops. Please be a good orb.
I beg you. I looked you up on Instagram and I regretted it. You were not there. What was it, Teapot?
6.1. You are still bad. You are still putting us further in the hole. That is really, really depressing. Level 3 orb rolls matter the most. And now we're $400 extra down.
Bonked in the head with the bottle 5 times the size of your head.
Yeah. Insta concussion. This is looking pretty bad, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But, we might as well see it through, because we still have 2 more duck rolls and 2 more hidden rolls, and then 1 more Reaper. And while we are down a lot, it is possible to come back from it.
Welcome back, Mr. Murky.
Sorry, Chloe. I may as well go. I did miss 1 room. Oh no, I think it's that. No, that's just the, yeah, that's just the barrel room. Never mind. I might as well. Please be good. 3.8? Okay, I think we're cooked, actually. I actually think that we're just cooked. The deficit's a little too big, I think, to come back from. That sucks. I don't want to bust out the calculator again. Yeah, we're probably screwed. I think it's a reset, y'all. Because we're like $2,000 or $3,000 down. So not only would we need max or min rolls, but we need like min rolls plus good loot, like good RNG. That 5.5 really put us in the hole. Yeah, it's probably not worth continuing. Oh, that sucks so much. No, we're not even good at... Okay, I'll do a quick check. Just in case it's like triple animal. Or triple chef or something like that. But if it ain't, then we're just gonna leave it. 14.3 is not happening. Without that kind of RNG.
What is your favorite map?
Favorite map? I don't know. I like Academy and I like McJanic. Manor is just kind of there existing. Good items to fight with too, which is kind of a shame right now. This is probably just gonna suck. Dinosaur, because of course. Why not? The odds aren't looking good, by the way, for our hope. Robed, it's not gonna happen. We need a triple roll there, and we just didn't get it.
Do you love Headman Manor?
It's probably like, it has like the best atmosphere, I'd say. It's just really frustrating to play on.
Swiftstream is your favorite?
Yeah. Swiftstream is really cool. I love the map personally. 19.3. $22.8.
Hey Skellifier, it's good to have you. Has your favorite
Valuables and layout? True. I like the staff, or the Golgoroth staff, whatever it's called. It fires if you bump it. It's pretty fun. I like the room layouts generally as well. It may sound weird, but I almost kind of wish or hope that in the future they have less pit experiences and like more smaller loot in higher levels, because the way things kind of scale to where like every other room is a pit and almost everything is just big, kind of it's not bad, but it does get very repetitive. The build up to it is fine, but it'd be cool if like some maps just had like a flood, like an absolute flood of smalls, just like everywhere you looked in a room, like 10 smalls in one room, or like, you know, 5 monkeys and a bunch of frogs, and it'd be cool instead of just having like a bunch of 2 vases and a griffin or a piano or so on. One of these days. 14.8. No, it's not even worth checking. Even if we had triple roll, it would still be really bad. Triple roll gives you an average of 36,000. Plus one more is like 48, but I'm kinda tired of relying or praying that I get that. Give me just one more. We'll do a check. We'll do a check. Something came through the first door. It's not around right now. That's one animal. That's not enough. That could just be our spawn for level 2.
Just kill the enemy, it's easy.
We have a new chatter. He who does not know. Maybe I should make a command for it. Duck. What is our level 3? Pretty sure we don't have the 5% chance. Just trudge. Yeah, we'll just have to reroll. It's a shame, but I don't really want to waste 45 minutes just to fail a level again. We're already like an hour 15 in.
I've been in a few streams.
Well, just killing the enemy is not the issue. The issue is that we don't have enough money. Some roles just are not feasible to do.
Hoping for like huntsman?
Hoping for a role that is doable. I don't care what it is, I just need a role that is reasonable to achieve and not impossible. I can fight just about anything at this point in time. I have a stun, I have mediums that will spawn in, I'll have 2 duct tape grenades, I have hammer. $15.1 is not gonna work. That's not gonna happen. I'll check and see, just in case. Maybe we'll get the 5%. You're worthless. I'll pop over here for a second. Bathroom's nice to have. Saw is good. Duck. This means a problem. Well, this is likely not going to be a reasonable attempt, but, maybe I'll give him one kill just to see what happens. Bow tie. Terrible combo? Yeah, it does suck. What's the red one? That's about what I expect from that. Wasn't close enough to grab his attention. Don't do it. I mean, it is a 14.5k roll, so it's really, really bad. But I'll just get like one kill on him. Maybe if it's a max roll, we'll try it. But I really don't want to be attempting 14k and above rolls. 13 to 14 is hard enough, apparently, given my last unsuccessful one. He moves pretty fast, though, I'll tell him that. Bow tie is cute. He's kind of cute aside from the, like, weirdly hanging, like, little... Kind of like Trudge. The little, like, weird hanging eyes or jank. There's Huntsman. Not ideal. Getting in the way. Please be a max roll. Please be a max roll. You're terrible. Alright, we're just gonna have to. Try for another one. I wanted to give it one kill just to see, but nah. 5.7k roll and level 3 orb. That's not happening.
When he's not attacking?
Yeah, he's not so bad. 15.3 is not possible. Ah. Nope. Look, one of these days we'll get that 11k roll like before. And it won't be bangers or gnomes. And we'll be very happy. And we'll celebrate. And we'll cheer and cry. When I first saw the bow tie attacking, I thought he was using his tongue to like lash you. I didn't know that he was like just blowing you straight up. It's even more impressive actually. The way it goes through walls.
If a blanket gets angry and gets to take over the entire country, how would it get angry?
Speaking of blankets, 18k. Awesome. I haven't used them in a while, but heated blankets are so good. The ones that kind of like plug into the wall and yet turn them on. Fantastic. We've had an 11k roll before. I think once when I was recording and once on stream. But that was back when I got the bangers and so I couldn't complete it. 15.2. $11 to $13 would be ideal. 15 again.
Hottest monster?
You think it's Robe? Well, if Robe is a he, him, I'm not as into him. Man. Hidden could be hot, you never know. 16.5, we're loving it.
Only monster you
Truly hate. Strong words to be said. Robe is really cool. I like how tall Robe is.
Your streams are awesome. I appreciate it. He does cry when you pick him up.
Oh, the hidden? It's less of a cry and more of like a groan. To be fair, you can't see where you're touching him, because he is invisible. You never know what it... I mean, he's probably human. We assume that the hidden is a human figure. Like a human shape, but maybe he has like 3 arms or 4 legs or something like that. Well, no, he doesn't have 4 legs because he only has 2 footsteps. But you never know. For good luck, didn't work.
Consistently?
Yeah. Trudge has some jank. Same with Bowtie. Though Bowtie isn't as bad with his attack. Just by nature of it being less dangerous. Nope. Nope. Breathe in, breathe out.
Out of level 3 monsters, Robe and Trudge are the worst, at least in normal runs.
Maybe. I love Trudge, personally. But I usually give him wide berth when he's around. But given how slow he is, it's pretty easy to just kind of leave him be, let him walk past and he'll do his thing. Trudge doesn't turn around as often in his pathing, which also makes it easier to ignore him for a while. 14.4, man. We'll check it out real quick, just in case. Too much jank? Yeah. That's a good sign of things to come. You are a very weird dead end. I'm gonna check you because I'm curious. Alright, well that was worthwhile. I like Trudge's design though a lot. I like the sounds, I like the like parasitic type vibe he's got going on. Got a toilet at least, which is nice. Ah, 15.4. Got a Reaper. And an upscreen. How did you not? Why didn't he take damage? Did come out here. What the? Can you get in this? I don't think you can, right? Can you get up here? Poor guy. You're really in the way, though.
Shadow Child or face?
First monster you saw was Huntsman? Mine was Headsman. I actually... The video is still up of, like, my first playthrough of this game, blind. But it was pretty freaky. What the... I was hoping it would bounce over towards Shadow Child, but it didn't happen. I'll fight you if I can avoid Reaper coming up behind me. You loser. Nice. Hammer stretch workout. What's the roll? It better be good or we're not going to play this out. It's average. Slightly above. That's actually not good enough, though, because we don't need just average, we need a lot better. Yeah, he would not leave me alone. $19K, we're back into this. I can't believe it's already been an hour and a half. It's crazy. Hmm. 18.4, not possible. Oops. 15.1. Nice try. I don't want 15K. I want 13K. 13 point like 2 or 3 would be okay. I would try it at least. Less than 13K would be ideal. This is my personal purgatory, by the way. Just stuck in this endless mess. $15.6. So bad. $16.3. Oh, it's so bad. Yes, I'm losing my mind. $20K, man. I think the worst enemy to get right now would be Headman, just because it's harder to fight him. We kind of have to cheese or use mediums. We can't really jank him. So, just for reference, it's probably the worst level 3 we could get. Come on. Oh. a little while from now, but if at like, I don't know, if at like 2 hours in, 2.5 hours in, we're still not on a run, I'll probably just switch over to Phasmo. Like an hour and a half of that. And maybe I'll save it for another day. I do want to stream more this week, though. That's for sure. Oh, 13.9. You're really testing me. We'll check it out. This is not what I want, though. You're good for fighting. Oh, and you're also good for fighting. Maybe I'll put you down then for a second. Not sure I like you more, but with 2 strength you are pretty easy to wield. Good bedrooms for cheesing enemies under beds. Check the map. You're also pretty decent. I don't really want to blow myself up right now. Now I'll go ahead and open this door too. I see cube. Interesting. This is a pretty good room as well. I want to open it from a better angle so I can see. I'm glad I did that. You jerk. Needed attention. Bro is going crazy. Actually, that bedroom is better to use. Why aren't you going under? Did you really just despawn? Ugh. Alright, well, let's find out what our other enemies are then. Because I haven't seen them. I could have Peeper, which would really suck as well, and actually just be like an instant reset. Nothing came from in here, but I could have a Peeper in like this area. You should be an extractor. This room... There's quite a lot of map left, actually. Great. They despawn or get past me somehow? Like, how did I not see them? It must have just been too slow. They didn't path close enough to prevent them from despawning, and so they're just already gone. $13.9 is pretty much just 14,000. I really don't want to play out 14,000 rolls. Essentially, we need a total of $2,700 extra on top of average rolls across the 9 orbs. And if we get below average rolls, then it just puts us further in the hole. That's what we're looking at right now. The 13.9. I play it out. There's no spawning items. There's no animal box to Academy. And there's no animal box. There's no saw, no guitar. There's no music box. There's no nothing. Despawns like 4 to 5 minutes. It's probably just a reroll. I kind of wanted to get 1 kill on Headsman just to see what his role was, because if it was really, really good, maybe I'd play it out a little bit more. What do y'all think? Should I just reset for another one? Or should I go for 1 kill? It would be like a 4 or 5 minute wait, but I could go for it. Oh. Right. That answers our question. $16.1. We are not checking a 14.8. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, Chloe. I know you're underneath my desk. I keep forgetting that. I moved my feet and you're right there. Nope. $14.8K is like a crime to help your family. Yeah, we're kind of looking at that right now. 19.1. Also just kind of draining. It sucks to put in so much time into a level, only for it to not work out. I've already put in time to 2 levels this stream, and also, why so many academies? I just feel like I'm getting so many. The one map where I can't really get spawning stuff. For anyone who's just joining in, we have to roll for a possible loot value, because we only have so much money that we can get from orbs this level, which caps out at around 39k average and a 45k max. Like every perfect roll on every orb. Divide by 3 for 3 extractions, your max is about 15k. Your average is about 13k per extractor. And anything above 15k is literally impossible.
Depending on how long I do this, I'll probably
make a command for those who join in to read or get an idea of why I'm resetting and why I have to reload levels. Oh! Hold on a second. I ain't gonna sing the praises yet. But just maybe. Now just don't be bangers. Gnomes might also be like a reset, I think, because like that 6k, 6 to 7k is kind of necessary. And Peeper would also be like a reset, because we can't really kill Peeper right now. We don't have the stuff to handle Peeper. We need like a gun, essentially. Clown technically could. I don't think Hammer, even if I could find a way to trigger Hammer next to Peeper, I don't think the range would be big enough on the explosion. And you might be progress, you might not be progress. Interesting. Oh. It's Rugrat. Oh, you can kind of like pull it out of him. Nice try. Oh, what? He got back up. That cube is a little scary.
Anything up here? What?
Basic pathfinding when 4.1 is slightly above average, that's good. Rugrat is not terrible to deal with. How did you get closed, though? This might not be progress, it could just be like a dead end where one of the enemies decided to spawn. Trudge is just fine. Trudge is actually great. I'm gonna grab my orb real quick. Aww. Aww. It was looking so good, too. I'll do the math to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that like that 7k is just gonna render this not possible. It puts the 7k deficit on average 1,000 from each of the max roll orbs, and then 500 for the 2 and 3. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. That sucks. So Peeper, on top of just having like really terrible tall roofs to spawn on, you can't like bash him with an item to kill him. I've tried Smalls, I've tried Clown, I've tried like other mediums. You have to have like a weapon, ideally a gun or an explosion. So it's just not gonna happen. Sorry, Trudge. Sorry, Level. But maybe one kill just for the fun of it. Double explosion? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. 6.4. Lucky he got stuck. That happens quite often with Rugrat. I would have just gone under a bed anyway if he decided to go for cube. I was prepared to deal with whatever might happen. But it's all for naught. $17.4. Hey Master, we are currently rolling for a possible level on level 4. We need, because you can only get so much money from orbs, and the rolls are really high on level 4s and 5. And 6 to 10 is also pretty rough too, but not as bad. So like anything above a 15k is not possible, even with best RNG. 13k is about average RNG required. 14 to 15 is not realistic, but it is technically possible. And below 13k would be great, but I haven't had one of those rolls yet today. It's always low orb money or Peeper Gnomes or Bombers? It's just how it is. If we keep trying though, we'll get the run eventually. It's nice not to be on levels 1 through 3 though. At least for now. Maybe I'll die like level 7 or 8. Or 9 or something. Oh. I am getting ever closer to playing Phasmo though. Does sound very fun. 18.2. I hope you're doing well, Master. Whatever you might be up to tonight. It's Monday, so I know it's kind of an awkward time. Ah, 14.1. We'll check it out real quick. Just in case. You should be progress. Right? Oh. Never mind. Okay. What else we got though? You just spawned in here. You didn't even come from this door. Oh, great. So they're over on the other side then. It's obnoxious. Reaper again. So bad. We can kind of cheese with up here. Can we actually make this jump without double jump? That's good. Sorry, dude. No hard feelings, but... We get the damage from the hit and the damage from the impact of him falling down, which is nice. Just saves a little bit of durability. 6.9. That is a good roll. There's a hope. That's probably didn't spawn there. I am concerned though, because I've not seen my level 1 yet. twist yet to make some space. You can fit like this, right? Kind of. That's a little better.
You only choose one thing, money or your mom. How much money? 50K. 50K not enough to buy a new mom. 100 grand or your mother.
Probably my mother. 3.9k is a little sad. We need above average rolls. So that's kind of offset. Not completely, but... as long as we stay positive. There's a lot of map left, but I'm going to put these in first. We need 3,000. It's 9 orbs. It's roughly an extra 300 to 400 bucks per orb. Music box for spawning! That's awesome. I will likely test that out real quick. I'll do some quick exploration. What is that emoji, Firecat? I can't even tell. My screen's a bit small though, to be fair. Please don't be a peeper again. Oh, it's Saturn? Is that the color that Saturn is? I don't know. I don't remember looking at it like that. Oh, nice. I remember one of my runs I had an eye down here and I wasn't ready for it. I almost like... I took like a lot of damage from it, admittedly. Kind of awkward. Tough spot. Get up there. Alright, well, let's use music box. It's a strange emoji. Or emote. Not used to that. Alright, let's put you here. That's good. Have some safety while we do this. I have yet to see that movie. I'm not sure if I will see the Minecraft movie, but perhaps I'll feel about it. Thank you, Elegant Al. It's good to see you again. We are vibing on top of this little port. Some classic scrap metal type stuff. You can use Music Box to spawn enemies. It's not as good as, like... I think Doll is better, Animal Box is definitely better. I think Saw is better, Fan is better. But it does spawn stuff faster. So I'm just spinning in circles while it does that. Level 4 reset hell, essentially. I'm not sure if you've been here the whole time for the stream, but that's what it's been like. Almost 2.5 hours, essentially. Runs wasted just because we didn't get the RNG we needed. Good run lost because we got Peeper. Bro's hounding for it, by the way. Just gotta jump on him, I'll tell you that. Again, rather concerned. Concerned that I don't have level 1 yet spotted. Pretty satisfying. No! Jump. No! Can I grab these from... Do your worst. Yeah, essentially. I need really good low rolls on levels. Level 1's still not in sight, so it's not something that goes on sound. Yeah. Yeah, elegant. That's how it's gone. We've been doing level 4 resets pretty much all of the stream, so 2 hours, and just... it's not really working out. You jerk. This is probably not going to be a good... like, I need a really, really good roll from this guy in the first place. I might just use a stun grenade and see what I can get from him. Kinda hard to say. See what we can get. Dude holding the wife is missing his head. .9 is again good, but I don't know if it's good enough to offset the other rolls we have right now. I'll head back real quick and put it in. The good news is I don't think we have gnomes, but the bad news is I don't know what else we do have. I think it is Peeper again, though, honestly. Otherwise it would have attracted the enemy to the music box. I do want more radios, that's good. TVs, whatever. It's a little heavier and I don't really want to use it. Go back over and respawn stuff again. Low value, I'm just gonna break it. You're fresh though. You were fresh. I'll leave you like this. Let me spin to win.
Hey, Leo.
Welcome back. Guy in the music box that doesn't have a head? Oh yeah. Is that always like that, or was that just because it got damaged? I feel like it sometimes has a head. Or am I crazy? I don't look at that closely, to be fair. She's got a head. Don't worry about it. She's thriving. Oh, I heard somebody. I think it's upstream beneath us. Or nothing? Oh, there you are. This poor guy. He's got no idea. He's persistent. Come on. Alright, man. Why? What is wrong with you this time? Oh. I'm gonna lose it. The lore might be a Headman reference. It is the Headman Manor, I suppose. Interesting. That one did damage to the item. Oh, great, he saw me again. I wonder why some don't. I don't know. I guess that's what Vic and was mentioning earlier. You suck. Hot. It's another 6.9k roll. Which is like laughably perfect. It's not ideal, but it's 3 above average. It is Peeper. I had a feeling it was Peeper. Alright. Should have just checked that and reset it long ago. $17.01. Coming up on 2 hours 30. I will switch to Phasmo pretty soon if we don't get a run. Which I'd be really sad about not having a PB tonight, but here's what it is. Do I own a gun? I do. 17.
Keeper, Gnome, and Banger should resets of Shadow Child 2, or do you bear through the noise of his TPs?
I can manage Shadow Child. Shadow Child is money eventually. If I got like an 11k roll with Shadow Child, I'd be fine with it. I would just kill him slowly. And Hammer is pretty good for killing him. If I can just bait the explosion to kill him in one hit.
1%. Checked and charged it.
I'm glad it didn't die then, because my 1% doesn't last very long on my phone. 16.2. It'd be fun, but it's not realistic. It'd be fun to get a shotgun on this run. It's just so expensive and it's not realistic to really use, but if we could get the money for it, it'd be really cool. It's also pretty energy expended though. It's not looking good. I'll check just in case. Just in case. If we had the triple animal or triple other stuff that's good, can make it work. star is good for spawning, at least. Back to the grind? Yeah. Check over here first real quick. There's one animal, but that's probably not a level 3 spawn. I feel like we'd be seeing a lot more. Yeah, it's not. That's just a reset. Shame. I wish it was 5 ducks. Well, 5 ducks would be okay. It'd be like a marginal. See, getting like 4 level 1s is not really as good as getting like 3 level 2s. It's close. That's about the same. Well, it's kind of hard to say. I think 3 level 2s is better than 4 level 1s. We'll check it. Breaking all the doors. Glad to have Goblin Head at least. Sounds also good. One door open. Probably means duck. There aren't a lot of things that only open one door. Huntsman. We didn't get. We'll try a couple kills and see what we have. Orb has survived. He should fall down. I don't think you can path properly on this. We jump on the staircase itself. That should be an easy one. .9, 3.6. Those are not the rolls you want to see. That's 400 below average. That's 600 below average. It puts us pretty squarely in the hole. Being in a deficit immediately is not ideal. Probably just re-roll this again. It's a very compact spawn. It's hard to say. If we don't have animal box, then I'm definitely not. Oh, we don't. All right, then I'm not gonna wait for 15 minutes just to see if we get 2 rolls that are good enough to outset these. It's not worth it. If those were good rolls, I would have. Or just average rolls even, I would have been okay. Few more minutes. Few more attempts, come on. 15.2. You gotta give me something. We'll check it real quick just in case. Triple animal would go so hard right now. Triple chef would go really hard too. Triple bowtie would be a little more obnoxious, but I could handle it. Keep an eye on it. Can I get you in here? No, you won't go in the fire on your own. It's probably for the better. Huntsman again. Wow, he actually managed to get out of that. And then he fixed himself. We'll give him 1 kill. E. Yeah. It's kind of how I feel. Bring him back over. Seven, 8, 9, 6,000. Funny. Alright. I'll give it a few more re-rolls until we get a next potential run. And then if that one's not it, then we'll switch to Phasma. Oh my gosh. Is it real? Is it real? Please don't be bangers. Please don't be gnomes. Legitimately. Don't be Peeper either. Peeper would suck. I don't think it might not ruin our chances, but it would certainly hurt. We'd have to get lucky if we had Peeper. And gnomes will actively ruin the run, just because they'll destroy everything we want. Vases are not great to see, though. Yeah, sometimes I'll just do it to readjust and reset. If I get an impact that doesn't count, I'll be like, alright, I have to readjust now. It's more just superstition than anything, but it makes me feel better. Well, what do we have? I'll take the small. I wouldn't say I'm overly superstitious, but there are times where I have rituals in games that make me feel better about it. We'll start with left. Door is still closed. I cannot believe you fell out. I'm not gonna mess with book because it'll just attack me. Animal. We can work with that. Jesus. Okay, we have Trudge as well. And then, what is our level 1? Is that bro just peeking out the door? Did y'all see that? I'll go around real quick. is not good. Thought I had a door over here, but this is actually dead end. Should be okay overall. Probably just sprint past Dredge. How's it going? There's potential. I haven't seen my level 1 yet, which is a little concerning. We've confirmed Trudge and Animal. And that is good news. Holy bounce. You going back out? Aw, poor guy. Nice. We still want good rolls. I'll leave you there for when I get my cart. I want to kill Animal first. It's also possible that he despawned. Everything came from over this direction. Yeah, this is the best one we've had all stream. It's on the map just to have it. There could be... Okay, there's not an eye up here. I really don't know what it is then. Gnomes are concerning. I know Animal despawned by now, so I'm gonna grab an orb. Please be just like average at least. Oh. It's delectable. So the only bad news we really have is the fact that we don't have animal box. So we're gonna have to wait for things to spawn. But I'll take it. If it means getting a PB, I will take that. It is level 4. And I really want to beat it tonight. Best roll we've had on level 3 so far today. I shall amass some smalls to deal with Animal. Change one thing about my life. That's hard. Change one thing? I don't know. I wanted to go in there, but I missed it. Just do a quick check. Yeah, it's fine. One. Oh, we do have gnomes. That puts a damper on things. I'll have to calculate and see if that's still feasible. And that's assuming that we don't get a gnome that breaks an orb, which is somewhat likely. That sucks. check to the right at least. The other extractor. Change one thing about my life. I don't know. Going back in time would be pretty powerful. If I could. I guess. I'm not sure like what the format really is, but... Oh, you're back. .7 is not great. We gotta get that back before gnomes respawn. I'll do some math. Second. Current time. Change one thing current time. What are the averages for the different sized orbs? Level 3 enemy orbs, the average is 6.5 thousand. Level 2 enemy orbs are 4,000, and level 1 enemy orbs are 2.5 thousand. So a 3.7 is below average. Yikes. Seeing that put into perspective where we're at, it might actually still be impossible because we have gnomes. Even with a near max roll, level 3, we would have needed like a near max roll level 2 as well to beat the extractor. That sucks. Current time, I'd probably change my workout habits, because I used to work out, but just like calisthenic type stuff, and I kind of dropped it over time, so I'd really want to get back on that. And some other stuff as well that I kind of dropped. And this isn't really going to happen. It looks good, but we're in the same boat as we are with like a normal 14k roll, just because we don't have level 1 orbs. It's going to be a reset. Not killing the animal the first time? What do you mean? Hey, Fishhead. Is the money bag allowed? Yes. Any money... The whole point of the challenge is that the money comes from the monsters we kill. Orb Only is more just a phrasing, because it is easy to title, and it makes sense intuitively. But the goal of the challenge itself is to make money only by killing and selling monsters. And so the money bag coming from orbs is thus from monsters. That is generally how I see it. It would also just be silly not to count money bag. You'd likely put yourself in impossible scenarios more and more in levels like 6 through 10, just because you have 3 money bags that you'll be missing out on. Oh, you're sad about that? It happens. Yeah, it should probably be a reset though. It's not gonna work out. Your life is over? I'm sorry, Rowan. I'll give it another like 5 minutes of rolls, and we'll see if we get one that we can do. And if not, I'm gonna play like an hour of Phasmo. Yeah. It's the gnomes, man. 16k. If we just had gotten like Shadow Child, Spewer, Duck, those would have been fine. Keeper likely would have sucked, but I would have tried to finagle if I could with it. We'll check this out, just in case. Likely the last one that I check out for the night, though. Use this room.
So all's good for resetting at least.
Welcome back, Miguel. We had tragedy last level. 11.3k roll, but we had gnomes. That's a peeper. Alright.
Think you would ever do challenges with other people?
Maybe. Challenges become a lot easier in groups, and there is like some uniqueness to being in a group for certain challenges, as far as like teamwork goes. But outside of that, it just makes it easier. And like it is fun to play. It is fun to play with others. If the goal is to have the challenge be the challenge that I want, playing with others kind of takes away from that. Like I've watched a little bit of Bread playing, or like Bread's what is it? No jumping, no running, no crouching, no tumble thing with Astral and a few others. And that was pretty fun to watch. I'm mostly waiting for the update to come out to really take an interest in more challenge runs. Or at least like fun runs, depending on what it is. As it stands, there's not much that I want to do in the game besides this. This is pretty tedious times.
You love Call Me Bread?
Yeah, it's tons of fun. I remember watching him back in Lethal Days. I usually didn't tune in live, but I would tune into like the VODs on the live tab and just rewatch and see how they did on Artifice or throwing for content or so on. It's good times. 15.7.
And I just this though. Fall asleep to his boss like every night.
Yeah, his VODs, yeah. We'll check it out briefly. I'm really only checking just in case we get that triple spawn on like an animal or chef or bow tie. Outside of that, it's not even worth trying, I don't think. I've wasted enough time doing that stuff. I want to re-get into Lethal. Oh, hey, Duck. I think Lethal will be really fun to go back and revisit. Given how different the loot grind is. Might as well check it out, right? See what we got. Oh, animal box. You're a sight for sore eyes. Trudge. Ah. Just not really gonna happen. And bow tie. Yeah, we should just reset. It's just, yeah, it's not worth 14.3.
Kill the duck first? Oh, hey, power under.
14.3 isn't even worth trying. Been no updates lately. I mean, I thought he mentioned on
For power under,
just impatience really, and also because I wasn't really gonna try that level much anyway. All I cared about was seeing the enemies. But yeah, apparently Reap Seeker's just like getting a burst of passion for Lethal again after seeing R.E.P.O and playing R.E.P.O.
apparently he's working on update 70.
How significant that'll be and when it'll come out, who knows? If, you know, ever. Maybe his passion will fade again and he'll be back to where he was. Again, we'll be back in limbo. But I'll probably jump back into Lethal a couple times for videos. Be fun.
.6.
You love Barber? Given that he's kind of relegated to Dine, I don't play with Barber often, but he is pretty cool. I don't like him as much as Butler. I'd say he ranks like mid to upper on enemies, but
Don't think Lethal can keep up, honestly. I don't know if R.E.P.O's small team can keep up with the demand.
well, they talked about in one of their dev updates. I want to say it was like the one before last, but they mentioned that like something about like working with Unity and like their first update will take longer because they're like, you know, getting used to the software, something like that. And so I guess ideally their updates post first will be faster. Because we're coming up on what, 2 months? And right? 15, yeah, 15.6. We're coming up on 2 months, and that's kind of crazy. Not even a patch for small bug fixes or exploits. I can't believe that. Even Zeeker's fixed railing cheese without, like, before too much time passed in Lethal. Way back when the game was first out. 16.9. Really? Interesting. We'll see what happens. I think the new map is what's holding them back. If the footage that we saw of it, back when we saw footage of it, was up-to-date footage of the map in its current state, then it's likely just taking a long time to make. Because the overcharge mechanic, in my mind, is quite easy to implement. It's just a few function calls, a small little graphic in the top left, like, that shouldn't take long to implement. Weapon buffs, maybe like a little bit of time, but overall it's just like tuning some stuff, right? New weapons and items, that could take a little bit of time, but they looked like they were in pretty complete states when we saw them. We saw like the zap, like crossbow thing.
Hey, Holy Toaster. Why do you keep resetting?
Because I have to. I only get so much money from orbs. I've said that like so many times. I'll get a command eventually. I can only get so much money from orbs. So like, for example, right here, the max money that I can get is about 15k per orb. So anything above 15,000 is literally impossible to complete with only orbs. Anything around 13,000 is roughly average luck. Between 13 and 14 is above average. 14 to 15 is like really, really lucky. And the rare under 13 roll is really, really good, but I don't get those often.
I've only had one so far.
Duong, I wish I could. I really do, Tongue, but I can't. It's not that I am choosing not to, it's that I cannot. I will just soft lock. That's 19.4. The goal is sort of set between 13 strength and like level 10, level 11.
Take at least a year to make the first update, didn't they?
I do not think they said that at all. No. That would be insane. I don't think they've said anything about the update length. They've kind of avoided talking about how long it would take or giving a date. 18.3 is not going to happen. If it was... They talked about the game being in early access for like a year, so the first update would be kind of insane if it was a year. Yeah. Roughly. But at this rate, it'll be like 4 updates before that's the case. 20.5 is not gonna happen. Oh, it's all good. I mean, I wish I had a date to give you, Toaster. I wish I knew. I don't think anyone knows yet. As far as when it'll come out. But we're coming up on 2 months, and it's pretty depressing. Okay, 13.6. Check it out. Any type of drug. Outside of medications, no. I am not a drug guy. It's not for me. That was unnecessary. Ah, 13.7 is not ideal, but... I'm glad others still enjoy the game as it is. I think it's a lot easier to enjoy in co-op in the current state. Solo gets pretty... Solo kind of loses its luster after you get high level for like the first time. And then you're just either doing challenge runs or you're messing around with tech.
Kill monsters with the least amount of items, weapons.
Upgrades. Least amount. Least amount of upgrades. I mean, technically, you don't need upgrades to kill enemies. You can just use items. Same with weapons. I mean, items can do the job of any weapon or any upgrade. Mediums will stun lock everything in the game. So, clown doll, whatever this box is. The like weird cassette tapes on Manor, which are mediums for some reason. Any like medium object will just stun lock enemies. If you don't want to use value on your item, or you don't like doing that kind of thing, baseball bat and inflatable hammer are really efficient. You can kind of cheese and or exploit with the weapons. With hammer, if you just smack the ground next to an enemy, you won't use any energy, but you can still trigger the explosion, which will one-shot pretty much everything but Trudge. So you kind of have like infinite kills with that. And you can cheese like under beds with that as well. That is a similar case. Apparently, I haven't tested this myself, but apparently if you throw the bat and hit an enemy, it will not use energy either. Oh, it's robed. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, the tapes, it's just like a weird thing. They don't look like they would be mediums, but they are. They're like semi-brittle. They'll break in like 3 or 4 hits. So it kind of sucks. But we're on this map though, so we can actually kind of cheese robed. Go ahead and follow him over. I gotta get the item out of the way though. Actually, I have this. I might as well just use this, right? How did you give up? Oh, mentalist. Interesting. I think you can use smalls on mentalist. Knowing which enemies can be stunned by which level of item is also pretty useful. Well, I guess he can't be. Interesting. .8 is already below average. I want to move you out of the way for a second. Hopefully Robe hasn't despawned, or Robe has not despawned yet. He might have. Unless he just hauled it back this direction. I think he's gone for now.
Hope they didn't. You hope they add new drones or just change the roll drone in the next update?
Yeah, it's kind of meme. I mean, I wouldn't mind if it got buffed, but I'm also not gonna be sad about it. It's a for fun item. I view it the same way that I view the duck. I wouldn't buy it in a serious run, but you know, messing around, why not? But a lot of times when it comes down to killing enemies, just knowing like the tech for it is useful. Knowing rotation tech on Huntsman gives you free kills. Being able to cheese with items, just like using mediums. Strength was and will continue to be, seemingly, the best way to invest into fighting enemies. Overcharge likely will not stop its prevalence.
Really enjoying your vids. Have some tea before bed. Keep it up, man. I appreciate it, Toaster. Yeah. Okay. Peace out, Rowan. Have a good one.
Hopefully you have a better night. I'm gonna swap to Phasmo, like right now though. This run is just not it. It's an okay, it's not an okay roll. It's above average. And we're already below what we need to be. Spewer. Oh, I have fan for spawning. That's really good. I'm gonna put you down on this table. Alright, you got me. Let's go in for the cash wad.
Missed it. I had rotation on Huntsman and was able to pull it off just once.
Yeah, it takes a lot of finagling. I'm not great at it, but I've gotten better. It just takes a lot of tries. I think sensitivity affects how fast you can rotate stuff, and I think I play on 77, which is not like a bad sensitivity at all, but some players certainly seem to have an easier time with it than me. Having like 1 or 2 range makes it a lot safer to do as well, because you can just go around a corner and bait it for essentially free. And just keep them stunned like that until you get the kill. Please get off my face. Really? You should chill here, huh? Okay. You're going down. Please be a good roll. 3k roll right now. Yikes, that's not good. If you're crouched, I'm pretty sure he can, because I feel like I've had that happen before. Even when hidden. Definitely had it happen like under tables. Might just be specific to the toilet, because he can't spawn anywhere. Or other spaces where there's not enough space for him to get off. Alright, let's go to that fan. It's over this way. Wasn't it? Somewhere along here. Going the wrong way? Oh, we have saw too. Saw's good as well. We'll just do saw.
Based on design and gimmicks?
Design, it's probably... Hold on a second. Perfect. Oh, my hammer. So he's essentially too tall to get out of the thing because he's stuck on the doorway. Jesus. We'll get him though. You jerk. How did it bounce all the way over? Yeah, it works differently, slightly, on Manor, but on this map you can get him stuck like this in doorways. And then just get like a free kill. Or just like kidnap him, I guess, as well. Oh. I didn't see you coming. That's fine. Oh, he freed him. No. That or he despawned, which also could have been the case. No, he's right there. Nice. You're back. Least wanted way to die. Getting tossed into a pit, carried into a pit by hidden, so on and so forth. What a cute little guy, huh? It's pretty obnoxious to do. It's a lot easier in Manor, because you can trap him on the other side of it instead of in it. You cutie. Look at him. Oh, in real life. Drowning, being eaten alive, burning to death. Being eaten alive would be pretty bad, though. Didn't work. Fun fact, by the way. He's just far enough away. Just so close, but can't quite reach you. There we go. And double just to insult me. What's the orb roll? 3.6? Terrible. What are you huhing? What do you mean what? What do you mean huh? Welcome on in, Cass. You're new here. Could you use the grenade to hit the monster similar to how you use an item? No, it's not quite. This is kind of what happens. It's a shame, but it doesn't do any damage. I wish though. Give that back. Perfection. 7.1. Is that worth trying? Not really. It sort of puts us on average when you factor in the other two orbs. Welcome on in, Mario. I appreciate it. I will be doing more Orb Only. I haven't abandoned the challenge. It's just taking a while. And I also don't want to burn myself out by playing too much too frequently. And also just like other obligations. But there will be a video when I get a PB. I just don't want to upload another attempt video of like levels 1 through 3 with nothing new to show. I've already shown that 3 times, and I don't feel like a 4th time is necessary. Y'all get the idea by now. Yeah, I wish items did like a little bit of damage. Just like 5 or 10 could be nice. I don't know. Like 1 or 2 if they thought it was too much. Let me see. That might look good, but keep in mind that those are 2 mentalist orbs. Not a mentalist and a spewer orb. So we are behind. I mean, it's such a niche use. Like, I don't know why you would want to use a hammer to distance yourself from him when you could just walk away instead. I'm pretty sure you can just outwalk mentalists. But, you know, just something to learn. Maybe on a rare occasion you'll use that. Oh yeah, 2.2. I forgot how bad you were. Yikes. We'll get a couple more. Oh, I should get the orb delivered so I don't have to worry about it being destroyed. Oh. Oh, right, I finished the extractor. Oh, it's been too long. Out of my way. Useless garbage. Give me a second. Okay. That was rude. Come back here.
I didn't miss him, did I? I'm pretty sure he went this way. Did I get bamboozled? Maybe I did miss him somehow. You trickster. .8. Yeah. Get over here. That's better. Safety first. We'll take cart to orb. Back in a few. Good luck. I appreciate it. I likely won't be trying this one for much longer. I'm already kind of nearing my end. I do have my fan here. This is where I was thinking it was. We'll just go ahead and spawn in stuff. Perfect vision. I have had a girlfriend. I am single right now. I don't mind answering. Welcome, friend. Perfect. I guess I was in range. I was worried about that happening. It's a good sign, though. That sucks. It wasn't even a seed really worth continuing, but pay the price. If Spewer hadn't done 10 damage, we would have survived that. Either way, I've been going for about 3.5 hours, so I'll call it there, and we'll pick up and, I guess, restart next time. Brutal. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Plan is to probably stream like Wednesday night. I'll finalize that by like Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon. That was a shame though. I was concerned about that. Either way, thank you for watching. I've been Shoot. If you enjoyed, yes, subscribe, like, do whatever. Get some rest if you're in like US time zones, because it's late. And I'll see you on the next one. Oh, poor Toaster missed it. He'll be so confused. Alright. Goodbye.